Welcome to this quick yin practice where we go a little bit deeper in opening up and releasing this side body. We're going to start in a seated position. If you find it helpful to sit up on a block or a cushion, go ahead and get that. When we elevate the hips slightly and allow the knees to lower down below the hip joint, you'll find this is a much more comfortable position and you're able to sit here more easily for longer. So if you notice that your knees lift up slightly when you're sitting on the floor, go ahead and take a cushion and see if that makes a difference. We'll begin, just close the eyes, draw the shoulders up, around, and down. Notice how the body is feeling today. Notice your breath. How's the breath today? And take a few moments just to create connection to the body with touch. So using your hands over all the different parts of the body, feeling that sensation of touch on the body. Moving to all the areas. Maybe you notice there are some areas that are a little bit more tight, maybe a little bit sore. Maybe spend a little extra time. It's not really a massage, but just a nice gentle rub, creating connection, that mind and body connection throughout the whole entire body. And then returning the body to stillness. We're going to drop the left ear over towards the left shoulder. Take your left hand and we're just going to kind of cup the top of the head with that hand. Not forcefully pulling it down, but we're just letting the weight of the left hand draw deeper into the stretch on the right side of the neck. If you feel enough here, just stay. Otherwise, maybe you want to walk your fingers out to the side. And if you're sitting up on a cushion, maybe just grab your block so you can reach your fingertips onto some support. This just helps you to get a little bit deeper into the stretch on the side of the neck. Remember, be very gentle, especially working with any neck stretches. You don't need to feel much in order for this stretch to be effective. Allow the breath to be natural and relaxed. Notice where you feel the most sensation on the right side. And then can you take the awareness of your breath there? So using your inhale to create expansion, and then using your exhale to relax into that space that you've created. There's minimal effort. It's a very subtle awareness. Every time you inhale, creating space, and every time you exhale, relaxing those muscles into the space you created. The more you're able to soften, the deeper the release you will achieve. And then we release this side, very gentle. Move the neck slowly back to center. Pause for a moment before we take it on the other side and just feel. You might feel a sudden rush of energy or sensations after coming out of the pose. Just notice and be aware of what you feel, of what you experience. And we'll get ready to take it on the other side. First, beginning by just bringing that right ear towards the left shoulder. And it might feel a little bit different because we just stretched that side. When you feel ready, we're going to take that right hand and just kind of cupping the side of the head. And remember, we're not pulling the neck down at all. We're just letting that arm be heavy. And we're letting the weight of that hand of the arm take you into the stretch. Keeping the spine upright. Shoulders relaxed, especially that left shoulder. Drawing the left shoulder down and away from the ear. And again, maybe walking the fingertips out just a little bit. This side might feel a little bit different than the other. Where you feel the stretch, how you feel the sensation, then that's okay. Easy, relaxed, natural breath. And like we did on the other side, take the awareness of your breath, the inhale, to where you feel the most sensation, and then create expansion as you inhale. Create space. And then keeping the awareness on that area as you exhale, can you consciously relax, release, let go? Breathe into the sensation, into the muscles, into the tightness. Create more space, create more expansion. And as you exhale, release, relax, move in towards that space. Using every breath. Create space. Find release. Keep the body still. Resist any urge to make adjustments or to move. Easy, relaxed, natural breath. And get ready to release. First letting the hand go and move slowly, You might feel it. Bringing the neck back to center. We take a couple breaths here. And again, just noticing the release of the pose. You might feel a rush of energy or sensations. If it's a good feeling, appreciate it. From here, we'll come into a single light butterfly forward fold. I'm going to use my cushion in front of me. Feel free to stack a couple blocks, use one block, use two cushions, whatever you have, but you want to be able to support your head down. We're coming into a forward fold, and then allow the arms to rest, allow the head to rest. So the upper body doing minimal effort. Keeping the body still. Return back to your natural relaxed breath. And again, notice where you feel the sensation. Using your inhale to create expansion and space in those muscles, in those areas. And then use your exhale to relax, to release, to let go a little deeper. Moving in towards the sensation as you release and let go, and not moving away from it. Try not to hold the body into a particular position, especially in the legs and the hips. And we try to keep the body safe. And this is how we create tension. But right now we're in a safe space. Our body is in a safe space. So allow yourself to relax, to release, and to let go. This allows us to release any tension that we're holding on to. Any tensions caused by unprocessed feelings or unprocessed emotions that kind of get stuck in different parts of our body. The longer we hold on to this tension, the more stiffness and tightness develop. And we experience chronic pain, and in some cases, even diseases. So taking the time to regularly, consciously allow the body to release these stored tensions and stresses is so important. And gently press yourself back up. We're going to take it on to the other side. Bring your right leg in. Move slowly. Working deep work here with the muscles. There's no rush. Give yourself time to move, to adjust. And we extend the left leg out this time. Find how much support that you need. Come into the pose, make adjustments, get more support, get your blocks, get your pillows, and then find that place that you can stay. And then we hold the body still. You might notice one side feels different than the other. Where you feel the sensations, how you feel the sensations. How deep you're able to go on one side compared to the other. That's very normal. But it's a good thing to be aware, and then we can slowly work towards bringing balance back into the body. Allow your body to begin to settle into the pose as we come to stillness. Breath softens, natural, relaxed breath. Maybe the exhale becomes a little bit longer. And again, notice, especially in your legs and your hips, if you're trying to hold the body into the position, and then just can you release that? Release any effort of any muscles, unnecessary effort. Consciously allowing the body to soften. Create space in the body as you inhale. And then release and relax as you exhale. And let yourself soften into the support, into the floor. By becoming still and doing nothing, we actually begin to do more for ourselves. More healing, more release. And gently press yourself back up. Again, move slowly. Give your body time to come back, to move out of the pose. From here, we're going to come to lay down on the mat. Move aside any props that you were using. We're going to use one block. You could even use a cushion, a bolster. Come to lay down, the spine connecting to the floor. The feet are going to be on the floor, so knees bent. And just taking a quick moment to connect to the floor. Feel the soles of the feet on the floor. Feel the back of the head. Feel the whole length of the spine, even the low back in contact with the floor. We're going to take that block. Lift the hips up. So just pressing gently into the feet. Lift the hips up. You can take it at the lowest level or you can take it up at the medium height. And place it right underneath the sacrum. So it's kind of like right in between the low back and where your glute muscle starts. So it's not sitting on the arch of the low back, but just below there. And begin to settle into the pose, making adjustments to your clothes or to your hair. Find a place that you feel supported. And then begin to soften the body into the pose. Feel the support of the floor beneath you. Feel the support of the block underneath your hips. And instead of trying to hold yourself in the pose, can you soften especially your hips, your low back, can you release, release. This will intensify the sensation, but this is what we're looking for. We're looking to find release. If you're feeling sensation, this means that there is tension, there is stress in those areas of the body. So as we soften and relax it, we will feel sensation, but we will also be able to experience release. Breath, relaxed, natural. Soften the body. Use the breath to create space where you feel the most sensations. Use the exhale to release into that space. Stillness. Soften. Release. Let go. Gently press into the feet and lift the hips up. Move slowly. It might be a little bit intense. And remove the block. Just set it off to the side. Bring your low back, bring your hips back down onto the mat. Extend the legs out. And feel your body in the release, in the rebound. Coming out of the pose, coming back to neutral. How does the body feel? What were or what is the effects of the pose? We're going to take a nice side stretch here on the floor in the banana pose. So just take your hips, we're going to lift them up over towards the left side, just a little lift and shift like that. And then move your right foot over toward the right edge of the mat. And then take your left leg and then we'll cross the right ankle on top of the left. And then same with the upper body. We're going to move the upper body, the shoulders over towards the right. Reach the arms up overhead. Maybe the hands reach and join each other. Maybe they don't. That's okay. And we're going to stay into this nice side stretch. Notice how the left side body feels. Breathe into the left side body. Lengthen all the way from the left foot, up the left leg, hip, waist, left side of the chest, shoulder, arms, left fingers. As you inhale, lengthen and expand this whole left line. And as you exhale, soften the body onto the floor. Relax and release. And relax the arms a little more. And relax the legs. Natural, relaxed breathing. We're slowly going to come out the side bend on this side. Bringing your arms, your head back to center. Bringing your legs and your hips back to center. Take a breath here. And then we'll move on to the other side. Just lift and shift your hips over to the right. The left leg extends out towards the left side of your mat, and then the right leg follows. The left ankle is going to cross over the right ankle, and then begin to shift your upper body over towards the left as well. Come as deep into the side bend as feels good for you, somewhere where you can stay and feel. Coming back to your natural relaxed breath. As you breathe in, creating a little more length, opening in the right side body. And as you exhale, feel you soften the whole body. And notice if there's any muscles that you're holding on, any tension, see if you can release it. Allow the body to soften. Allow the body to relax. Slowly coming out of the pose. Bring the arms, bring the head back to center. Bring the legs, bring the hips back to center. Take a few moments to feel the body after the pose, after the release. So we're going to take the left ankle and place it on top of the right thigh. And that left foot is going to draw the right knee down towards the floor. So you want to keep the upper body in contact with the floor as much as possible. If it feels good, you can take a block and let your left leg rest on the block or cushion, or you can just let it rest on the floor. Maybe turning your head over towards the right side. Slowly coming out of the twist. Take it onto the other side. The right ankle on top of the left thigh. And then that right foot is going to draw the left knee down towards the floor. Again, feel free to use a block for support. It just lifts up the floor a little bit higher. Allow the upper back, the shoulders to remain in contact with the floor. Maybe looking over your left shoulder. Soften, relax the left side body. The legs, let them get heavy. Breath easy, natural, relaxed. Move it back to center. Release the right leg down. Extend both legs out. The arms out by the sides, or maybe gently resting on the belly. Again, finding a rebound. Experiencing the body after the pose. Feeling the release. We spend the last few minutes of this practice just right here, finding stillness. If there's any areas that you can relax a little bit more, release and let go of any last bits of tension and stress in the body. Let the muscles be completely relaxed. No need to do anything here, just resting on the floor. Let go. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. Feel free to stay here for as long as feels good that you have the time for. If you're ready to come out, just slowly begin to bring a little movement back to the body, stretching out to the arms and the legs. Take your time to come back up to sitting, to standing, back to your activities from the day. And see if you can take a little bit of this feeling of being relaxed, centered, and calm feeling with you, even as you step off of your mat and go about your other activities.